200K I spent that on my wrist. $200 spent that on your.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Sacramento. Big Smooth out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And there's Maverick. And there's Flash. And it's Cousins in at the pivot, manning the middle. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Now, here's Curry. To the right side. Muhammad with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Green. Here's Howard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Howard's got his first points of the game.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
They double team Curry. Jacks up a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Over to the wing. Shoots from the corner. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. For Sacramento, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Passes it to Muhammad. Here's Howard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Screen by Howard. Curry kicks to Muhammad. Lets it go from 14. Can't hit. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Thompson misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Warriors trailing. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris?
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
On defense, the Warriors trailing by 2. Here's Cousins. And he gets the bucket. Cousins has got his first basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now here's Muhammad. And the rejection by Cousins. Green with a screen for Curry. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Here's Jones. Here's Richardson. Sacramento again missing. Thompson outside. From past the arc. That's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Grant against Williams. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Laverne missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Harkless. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. They now take the lead. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Decker can't hit. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Puts it up from 12. That's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Some changes for Sacramento. Big Smooth comes in for Decker, and Morris subbed in for Jones. Pass to Big Smooth to end the run, and he gets it to go. Big Smooth got 5 points so far.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Here's Harkless. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the inside, here's Davidson. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Yeah, and that one's good.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And so here is Golden State. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Big Smooth. That one wide left. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Morris passes to Big Smooth. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Good on both. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that role. Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And, you know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. Others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Green is out there with Howard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Williams. And it's Muhammad in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Curry kicks to Green. Screen by Howard. Feeds it to Muhammad. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Maverick, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Kicks to Muhammad. Screen by Howard. Shot clock at 6. Muhammad dishes to Williams. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Third is Stephen Curry.
You know, there's no luck involved in being amongst the league leaders in steals. You've got to combine the toughness with the ability to move your feet and the tenacity in going after the ball.
Picked by Williams. Right wing. And stolen by Aldridge. Maverick passes to Big Smooth.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Muhammad to halt the run, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Sacramento making some changes. Decker's checked in for Big Smooth. Champ comes in for Maverick, and Jones subbed in for Flash. Curry against Jones. There's the dish to Aldridge. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Down low. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Muhammad.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And there's the pass to Champ. 13 feet away. Great D that time from Howard. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Sacramento making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Thompson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Back to Jones. Cousins with a screen for Jones. Harkless with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Chandler with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Laverne, he's checked in for Sacramento.
In for the Sacramento team, Joffrey Laverne.
Here's Green. His last outing, he had 8 points.
2 minutes left.
Dishes it to Thompson. To the inside. Golden State moving the ball around. No coverage that time. He's got 8.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Left side, Jones. Pass to Champ. Looking to end the run. Misses off the right iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
There's the feed to Green. Here's Champ. Finished off the break. Champ's got his first 2 points.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Sun changes for Sacramento. Grant, he's checked in for Chandler. Richardson comes in for Champ, and Morris subbed in for Jones. .109 left in the first half. And he converts the layup. And the Warriors lead by 4.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Morris kicks to Grant. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Plays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Covered by Morris. The offensive rebound. Green kicks to Harkless. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Sacramento trails by 4. Richardson for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. The drive by Thompson. It's hauled in by Richardson. Here's Grant. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So No one in clear control.
And we're through the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. And it's a neck-and-neck game going on in Oracle Arena. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Just an amazing game for Thompson. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Big Smooth. DeMarcus Cousins out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And there's Flash, and it's Maverick in at the 2 spot. Green dishes to Curry. And that one's good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Maverick. He dishes it to Cousins. Howard with the steal. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. Hobbit with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Muhammad with it. Aldridge is there. Muhammad, no luck. And for Sacramento, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And that is good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. That is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Flash. He has 7. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Morgan. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Green. Screen by Howard. Feeds it to Muhammad. Golden State moving it around. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Williams, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. That one is no good. Here's Maverick. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Williams passes to Muhammad. Here's Howard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 6.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
The pass to Maverick. Aldridge a screen. Maverick passes to Aldridge. Here's Maverick. Back to Aldridge. The 11-footer. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Muhammad kicks to Curry. On the wing, Williams trying his luck deep. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 17 points for Maverick.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Now Now a timeout called by Golden State. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He made no mistake that Dwight Howard has got to be the focal point of their offense. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Warriors trail by 3. Williams dishes to Curry. Now here's Harkless. Not a lot of room. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First personal foul, team second. Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Richardson. Grant outside. Outside Aldridge. There's the pick. Right side Jones. And it falls over the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Klay Thompson third, and of course Stephen Curry.
Well, both of these guys have what I call in-the-gym range, or you could refer to them as snipers, just deadly from behind the three-point line. They line it up and knock him down.
Sacramento making some changes. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Aldridge. And Morris subbed in for Jones. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. 3-on-3 from deep. Richardson, and the basket good. Richardson's got 6.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Covered by Morris. The Warriors have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Golden State, number 6. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Sacramento leading by 6. He kicks it to Laverne. To the middle, and it's Grant in the corner. Again, Sacramento.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Covered by Morris. Laverne grabs the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And the dunk by Grant.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Grant. Both teams deciding to change it up. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Warriors trail by 11. Left side, Williams. Harkless the pass to Williams. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Williams. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the final period of play just about to start. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Steph Curry's out there with Williams. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. And the basket by Curry.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already guys was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Aldridge a screen. Passes it to Champ. 20 feet out. Pass to Flash. Fires from deep. And he gets the bucket. And Sacramento leads by 10.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Howard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Dwight Howard.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
From the low block, and he overshot that one, missing.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Outside Williams. Green, the screen. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for Sacramento. Mavericks checked in for Champ. Kicks to Thompson. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Howard with the steal. Now here's Muhammad. Defense is right there. And that one's good.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Curry against Aldridge. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. High post, Howard shoots. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. Screen by Howard. It's Curry outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Morgan. Hits it from three-point range. Flash has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Sacramento. Warriors trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Without question, Maverick displaying his skills today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Sacramento leading by 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And off the glass, that one's good. Mavericks got 11 in the second half. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Cousins. And it's sent back by Howard. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green, the screen. It's Thompson off the drive. Misses the layup.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Morgan the pass to Cousins. Here's Maverick, guarded by Kirk. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Aldridge a screen. Here's Morgan. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 8. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Some great play by Steph Curry tonight. 10 points and 4 assists.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Lets it go from 11. Pass to Morgan. Screen by Cousins. And there's the pass to Maverick. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
From the wing. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Morgan the pass to Madden. Here's Flash. Pocket 6. To the left wing. Here's Big Smooth. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And Sacramento leads by 6. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 6. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Puts one up from 19. It's good.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Here's Sacramento. They've led by as many as 11 points. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 4. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake. And then see what happens after that.
That doesn't go either for Green. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Aldridge taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
No good. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around. And
Gentlemen, I'm here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he...
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.